The ability to communicate is the cornerstone of any social structure. As humans, we're fortunate that we can do it on a multitude of levels, but other creatures have their own ways of doing it. Birds, dogs, cats, horses. In fact, even fish get in on the act. You see, this is the elephant-nosed fish, and that sound you can hear is electronic pulses put out by the fish to try and help it when it's mating, when it's looking for food, and to delineate its particular areas. Now, to hear that noise, you need some specialised gear, but it's actually not gear you couldn't make yourself. And there is a way that you can actually listen to fish in the privacy of your own tank. Martin, what's this all about? We saw the other fish that sort of did those little electric pulses. What's going to happen here?
Well, this is the electric pulses that those fish give off are actually their way of seeing the world. They don't use their eyes because they live in very, very murky waters and vision isn't of much use to them there. So they can actually detect what's around them by electrical impulses.
Right.
And if there's anything living, or indeed anything metallic, which is a good conductor, the electrical impulse lines converge and they can detect that, and if it's inanimate, it diverges.
Well, he's found it easily enough, and this works every time if you swap it over from side to side?
Yes, if I am to move this one over to this terracotta container, you'll be able to detect the nail in that too. This is how they can detect if there's food either in a spot where they can't see or little animals hidden under dead leaves on the bottom.
This has nothing to do with intelligence as such?
Well, this doesn't, no, but they are quite intelligent fish. They can be taught to do simple tricks. For example, this small one has been trained to go through the loop, but only from the left-hand side. If it goes through from the right-hand side, it doesn't get a reward. But if it goes through from the left, it gets fed.
And how did you train it to do that?
Well, it's initially you put your hand in and make a loop out of your fingers, and being a curious fish, they'll come over and examine anything new in the aquarium, and as soon as it came up and stuck its head through the loop, you offer it food on the side that you want it to come through. And then you start to move the food away over each progressive lesson, and eventually it'll come through, and you just train it to do the follow-up, and it'll wait for its food reward on the other side of your thumb.
The elephant nose made a sort of a clicking noise. What sort of noise do these guys make?
Well, these are known as hummers in the electric fish study because they produce a humming continuous discharge instead of the elephant nose, which produces a series of pulses or clicks. And so actually the different species of both elephant nose and the knife fish produce their discharge at different frequencies, which comes out as a different pitched hum.
Can we have a listen?
Yes, certainly.
So this is the famous black box fish flight recorder.
It is indeed.
What's in it?
Well, it's basically quite simple. All that's in there is two 9-volt batteries, an amplifier, an on-off switch, a volume control, and of course the only other bits you need are the speaker to hear with and the two probes.
Oh, it sounds pretty simple. The plans are in the fact sheet too.
They are indeed.
Let's see if it works.
All right.
All right. A high-pitched hum.
Rather like electrical interference. You notice that the fine tuning is on the tail, and she's examining that probe with her tail.
Here we have Timmy the Ready Fish.
Or is this an elephant nose again?
Well, this is an elephant nose, and this one actually does have a trunk-like extension to its lower jaw.
Yeah.
It's related to the one that we saw earlier on at the zoo, and this one also produces a series of clicks. But if you listen carefully, you'll probably pick out some differences between these ones and the other ones.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this is much more pronounced. It's crisper and sort of than the other click. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's put the probes in and see what this guy does. What is this one?
This one's the brown ghost knifefish. It's very closely related to the big black ones, but doesn't grow to anywhere near the size. If you listen to that, you'll find that it's a lower pitched hum. To the black ones.
Yeah.
You can also see how they move backwards as well as they can move forwards.
And can you buy all of these fish quite easily?
Yes, the two different species of elephant nose and the black ghost and the brown ghost are available from aquarium shops.
Oh, and if they haven't got them, I guess they could order them for you.
True.
Then all he needs is a couple of probes. And a quiet night at home.
Yeah, provide your own music.